I'm really fascinated to see what people are into. It's been years since there's been a Lions draft with less juice. Even picking late in the first round last year, the draft was here. It was different. And the Pistons are in a playoff game. Lord knows the Wings can't be in one. The Pistons have a very important game, and they've earned their way into this game with a win in New York. I wonder if the draft actually takes a back seat. Hey, look, we'll talk about it. I know you're already shaking your head. You're all authoritative. One step from pointing your finger. There you go. David, a few ticket texts. We'll get to the people.
Someone says 100% agree with you, Mike. They need to have the final countdown tomorrow.
Gotta happen.
Another person says, just got chills. All the hair on my body stood up. Detroit basketball.
That's right.
Instant goosebumps when I hear that.
6 to midnight.
Another person says, will they broadcast the intro on TV because I need to baptize my 4-year-old?
If they have any decency, they would. Honestly.
I think they only did it for the finals when that happened.
They broadcast Shaq almost bleeping himself on live TV. You can broadcast the damn intros.
That was impromptu. I don't think that was in the pre-show meeting.
The local side can do it, though.
Thank you.
FanDuel Sports Network can do it.
Listen, bottom line, just do it for the people in that arena.
You're right, David. They can.
Can I have Oh, okay. I was going to ask for the Shaq audio, but let me go to the people instead. But you're going to play that before the end of this segment because that is still one of the moments of the year in television. Let's go to Brian, 97.1. Brian, how you doing, pal?
Hey, what's up? So, I'm going to go to 91 wins. Yeah, just one over you. And then I wanted to ask you, did anyone happen to get Javier's 40 time? Because, the Lions could use a potential running back.
Look, there will be no greater play made by him. I still don't know how he made that play. I didn't realize he could do things like that still at this advanced age.
That was Javier Baez today, not Javi Baez. That's why.
Yeah.
I like that. But no, Brian, 90, 91, whatever it is, you're establishing you will be one of the best teams in the American League. And I feel like they have that in them. And if this is who they are, it's okay to just say it. So that's why we wanted to do this today.
All right, man. Thanks for
all right, brother.
You
got it, Brian. Appreciate it, man. Let's go over to Jim, 97.1. Jimmy, what's going on, pal?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I know it's down the road, the trading deadline, but we have a minor league program there. It's supposed to be one of the best around. They could really make some major moves with these minor leagues. I'm sure some of these teams are going to want these players. I can imagine, teams like Chicago, White Sox, Colorado, maybe even throw in Pittsburgh. What do they have that we could possibly get? Because there's got to be some pitching in our minor leagues that some teams are really going to want. It kind of excites me to know that we finally have some players in the minors that the teams might want. They might want to give us some players that can help us after the trade deadline. I was just curious what you guys thought about.
Yeah, no, listen. I mean, Jim, there's a long way to go between now and the weeks leading up to late July. But here's what I'll say: you have a farm system, which I've always credited Scott Harris with. It's been the major league acquisitions I get irked by. But Jimmy, you can go out and get whatever you want. But what's got to stop in this town is the Chris and Belleville routine of we don't need nobody or nothing.
Just wait. Because the real question is, how much do they love the kids, and are they willing to part with them for the right here and the right now? Because I'm with you. You got this farm system. Use it to your advantage. Bring in another player, and let's keep this thing going. Yeah, let's take it over the edge. And that's
a batter or bullpen arm. That's
right.
It.
Because at this point, all right, if you're winning like this and you'll get the division, fine. Now let's start looking towards the World Series.
I guarantee I could make a joke one day. Like, I don't do the fantasy radio stuff, but I could be like, all right, guys, listen, this is what we need for Paul Skeens. First 5 calls will be, we don't need him. Livy Dunn would be a distraction. Like, this town is weird, man.
It is.
Strange.
It is. Because it's almost like you have to fit the whole grit profile.
That is such a limiting factor. It's like this summer, if you talk Pistons, I don't want to hear about grit and grime and garbage. I want to win an NBA championship. Here's what's not going to win it. Being the Grizzlies with Zach Randolph.
You got to be low key. You got to have grit. You got to be going to work, lunch pail, hit all the bingo cards. But that's the mentality.
It's ass backwards.
I'm with you.
Let's go to E in Detroit, 97.1. E, where the hell you been?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up? How are you?
Hey, I said 100 wins, man. I said at the trading deadline, we need to buy. We be in a position to buy for the first time in forever.
Yeah.
I said we need to go in and take care of our business, get another bat in here, get another pitcher in here, and then we can win the World Series this year. As far as the Pistons,
Yes.
I say, yeah, go with the final countdown. That's the first thing. No, that's one of the things. I say we should bring the hammer back and let, you know how Hooper be in the little corner, revving the engine up? Let Ben get in there with him, and let's go with the bring that little Ben back for that one day.
Totally.
Going to the fourth quarter, since the last team that had a theme song won a championship, we can sing the bright side, the bright side,
Oh,
the
God.
Michigan thing.
You're going to miss me with
Go
that.
Blue, go Pistons, go Tigers, go Lions.
Yeah, we're okay. Again, the folly of playing that song, I won't even get into it. Go look at the lyrics and the subject of the song, and then tell me you're excited to sing it.
Why does Michigan have to be a part of that?
Because it's a cult.
I
What
love
don't you
them,
get?
But no.
No, David, it just is what it is. Everything is tied back to them.
Especially with E.
E loves his Wolverines.
Yeah.
That's why I let him get to it.
That is true.
And do
You're
his
right.
thing.
No matter what.
He does.
Just
You're
encourage
connected
E.
all the way back.
I would just encourage
To
you to
Michigan.
go connect go read the lyrics to that song and tell me if you want to be singing that.
But they sing it, and that's all that matters.
No, not really.
It got whitewashed or maize washed once Michigan sings it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Dr. Anderson scandal. My bad. Well, it was weird. They couldn't find a color photo of the guy. It was almost like he was born with General Custard.
Wasn't he?
Weird. Sorry. Okay. David, I'm sorry, but the guy wasn't the team doctor in 1918. He wasn't a character on the Yellowstone Ranch. I found World War II veteran photos in color. Couldn't find one of Dr. Anderson. They did an amazing job. Just, nope, nothing to see here. He was actually at the play the night Lincoln was shot.
Still waiting to hear about Weiss and
Okay,
Stallions.
leave it. Let's just leave it alone. Please, why? We're having a good, it's a fun, fun show.
You opened the door.
I'll just read this. Tim Allen will be there for sure. That is from Tom.
Tim Allen? Hold on. New York, you get 50 Cent there. Tim Allen is what we're rolling out? Why? Because he wore a Western t-shirt on Tool Time 25, 30 years ago?
David, what did I tell you before?
You said it.
We get the Grand Rapids Comic-Con D-listers.
That's so good. It's so accurate.
Come on. We got to do better than that.
I was an extra once.
I mean, if at least we could get Eminem there, that's major juice.
Big Sean.
Kid Rock. I don't know.